I'm with Niamh of the Sundowners. They've literally just walked off stage. Niamh, how are you feeling?
All right, a bit hoarse. No.
I see what you did there. It never works, does it?
No.
Fantastic set, fantastic. Could you feel the vibe from the crowd?
There was loads of energy then. It was a really good crowd, and we just played to them. It's always the way. You always play your best when they're giving you, the energy back. So yeah, it went really well.
And Fiona's just walked into the van. Yeah, let's be real. Hello, Fiona.
Hello, you alright?
Just said to Niamh, you've just done a fantastic set. Could you get the vibe off the crowd there?
Loads. I thought it was brilliant. Thought the energy was great. But the thing is, when it's so cold and rainy, everyone's going to want to get inside. And when the energy is there's a lot of people packed inside a tent and, the odds are against you, people sort of just join together, don't they, and bring something extra. So it was good, yeah.
Yeah, and just try and have a good time.
Yeah. So look, let's talk about the Sundowners now you came together, because, how long have you been together for now, girls?
6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Okay, what's the dream?
To not have to work in a normal job and just be able to pay me bills through playing my own tunes.
Yeah. And to create album after album through the income that you make off the album before, that kind of thing, where
you're a bit more free of your creativity when you've got your own time for yourself. When you're having to work about 4 days a week and then go and do the band and all the other spaces that you have, it's difficult to get the best out of yourself,
In today's society, though, there's very few bands. I can't remember the last band that made it big to the point where they're actually they can live off royalties.
Yeah, they don't have to work.
Exactly. Now, are you coming across this? Because everything, it's very much an X Factor lifestyle.
Yeah.
So how do you girls and boy, as he's just walked past the van, how are you going to become bigger and better than the X Factor society that we live in, Fiona?
I think that longevity stands up through, for example, the Black Keys, bands like that who.
Isn't Tom Petty?
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of bands.
Really break through, didn't it?
Yeah, there's lots of bands even in the past that have had to just keep striving on, and I think we've got so much creativity between us because luckily for us, it doesn't rest on one sole songwriter. We've got the three of us. We're constantly creating, and when one person is on a heavily creative wave, we all can jump on it and ride it with them, because it's not all the time that collectively we're all in a space.
The pressure isn't on one person then either, is it? It's good to work together as well. I really love co-writing.
Yeah.
I do. I think it's good to bounce off each other and throw ideas out there and then come to the best conclusion, really.
You've mentioned some pretty big names there, Tom Petty, the Black Keys. So clearly you girls are in this for the long haul. Are they your influences, or...?
Yeah, the Pretenders, Chrissy Hynde is a massive influence for me. I think she's one of the best female songwriters, vocalists, of the past 50 years for me. Yeah. She's brilliant. And
she's up there with Blondie.
Tom Petty as well, they all work hard, and, lucky for them, they're around in a time where you could, live off playing your own songs, but now it's just even people who are massive don't make enough money to live off it, and they've still got to do all these things on the side to make ends meet, that's just survival at the end of it. All we really want is to get the best out of ourselves music wise, and we do that even with all the things that kind of keep us apart. We still get through it and do what we do.
You have a really unique look and a very distinctive sound. Do you think that will enhance your vision for the group, or could it actually keep you where you don't want to be?
At the same time, I'm just we've tried different avenues and tried to try other sounds, but we've always come back to the sound that we actually are, with the harmonies and the rocking backline. That's always been us. So I'm just as long as you're true to yourself, you will be happy. It doesn't matter what you have and all these things and material things that people think that they need, as long as you are you.
Yeah. So for you girls, it's about keeping it real, staying true to your own beliefs, staying true to what you're writing about and putting that message out there. What would you say to a young band now that wanted to break into the music scene? What advice would you give to them on how to make it?
I'd probably say stick together, know your strengths, and and do what makes you happy and what you enjoy doing. You know, and also when something deep down feels kind of a bit wrong and someone's saying try this, try that, you're better off actually going, no, you know, I don't want to do that. We are what we are, and we're going to grow and develop that. And it may not sound great right now, but it will do in like a year's time when we've gigged the hell out of these tunes, and just keep striving on with that thing that you love and you're passionate about. Don't let anyone push you around.
I think you're right. I think we're seeing a big resurgence in bands going out now, performing. I think people are becoming aware of the X Factor lifestyle and they're not liking it. They don't want to hear all that, you know.
I don't even think the people on X Factor even get that lifestyle. They get put through this horrible conveyor belt and then kicked to the side. It's just like, there's no dignity in it at all. They just use people and like publicly humiliate them. It's a disgusting, horrible monster to me.
Where can we find out more about the Sundowners, Neve?
You can see on our like Facebook page and Twitter, like we're always putting updates and things on there.
What's the address?
So it's the Sundowners UK, I think, on both, if you just search that. But that'll give you the information. Like, we've got a new album coming out, so that's like when we get a new video and a single released.